Across the vast quiet of space, a single star has shone for billions of years. It was once young, a brilliant sphere of fusion, burning hydrogen with elegant precision. Its light reached out across its solar system, warming planets, glinting off icy moons, etching shadows across alien mountains that no eye ever saw. For most of its life, the star was steady, predictable, and calm. Its inner furnace balanced perfectly against the crushing weight of gravity. This delicate equilibrium created a brilliance that seemed eternal, a stability so flawless it became the foundation for any worlds that might orbit near its warmth. But as the ages passed, the star changed. Its hydrogen fuel thinned. Its core contracted under its own immense weight, igniting new reactions and quietly setting the stage for its final transformation. In the deep silence of the cosmos, the star began to grow old. A red giant does not emerge gradually, it erupts into existence. The star's outer layers swell outward, pushed by rising heat from a core spinning out of balance. In a cosmic surge, the star expands to hundreds of times its original size. Planets once bathed in gentle starlight now face a monstrous crimson sun filling half their sky. Its surface churns with turbulence, convective currents, waves of plasma millions of kilometers long, rise and collapse in titanic rolls, creating bright patches and dark scars that spread across its vast face. Towers of superheated gas loop outward, arching like fiery fountains before crashing back into the incandescent ocean below. Within, the star undergoes internal chaos. Its core compresses and heats until helium ignites in a dramatic flash, a sudden burst of energy that realigns the star's structure. This ignition is so violent, so incomprehensibly intense, that it alters the entire stellar body in moments. The calm star that once illuminated its system has become a colossal, unstable titan. As the red giant ages further, its outer layers no longer cling tightly to its surface. Each pulse of instability ripples outward, loosening the grip of gravity on its fragile atmosphere. Great swaths of gas begin to drift away, shed gently at first, and then with increasing momentum. These lost layers form expanding shells around the dying star, like the rings of a tree, each marking a period of instability and expulsion. Hydrogen, helium, carbon, oxygen, and heavier elements spill outward into the surrounding space, spreading like cosmic mist. To an observer from afar, the star appears to exhale. Its breaths grow slower, wider, filled with the last vestiges of its once mighty energy. This is the beginning of its transformation into a planetary nebula, a glowing cocoon made of the star's own discarded body. And at the center, where immense pressure once forged the elements of the universe, the core shrivels into a white-hot ember, a newborn white dwarf, small, dense, and blazing with residual heat. The star has breathed its last, but its story is far from over. The nebula created by a red giant's death is more than a tomb. It is a cradle for future generations of stars and planets. The gases now floating outward are rich with the elements forged in nuclear fusion: carbon from the slow-burning core, oxygen from complex reactions deep inside the star, traces of neon, magnesium, and even iron. These elements mix with the cosmic dust scattered across the galaxy, drifting slowly through interstellar space. Over millions of years, gravity takes hold again, drawing this enriched material into clouds that collapse and swirl. New stars ignite within these clouds, their brilliance shaped by the ashes of the giant that came before them. Around these new stars, planets form in flattened disks of dust and gas. Worlds built from the legacy of a dying sun. Some will be barren and cold. Others may be ringed with oceans, wrapped in atmospheres, alive with biology forged from the same atoms breathed into existence by ancient giants. Death feeds creation in the universe. A red giant's final exhale becomes the seed of new life. Imagine standing on a distant, lonely moon, orbiting far from the chaos. From this safe vantage, you watch the star inflate to monstrous size, its horizon stretching impossibly wide. Colors shimmer across its distorted surface, deep orange, scarlet, gold, a palette painted by turbulence and fire. Then, one day, the star appears to split around its edges, shedding veils of glowing gas that drift away in slow-motion waves. Over thousands of years, those waves expand into delicate rings, forming complex patterns shaped by interstellar winds. The nebula glows in blues, reds, greens, each color revealing a different element, each filament tracing the ghostly outline of the star's last breath. Astronomers on Earth see these final breaths through telescopes, and each nebula is a frozen moment in this long goodbye. The Ring Nebula's delicate oval, the Helix Nebula's swirling eye, the Butterfly Nebula's unfolding wings of fire. Every nebula is the self-portrait of a dying star. One day, in the far future, our sun will follow the same path. It will swell into a red giant, stretching its fiery edge past the orbits of Mercury and Venus. Earth, depending on the exact dynamics of the expansion, may be engulfed entirely, or burned into a barren, molten sphere. As the sun brightens, Earth's oceans will boil away. Atmospheres will strip off into space. The crust will melt into volcanic seas of rock. It will be a slow, inevitable undoing. A final reminder that stars give life, but they also reclaim it. Yet, even in its destruction, the sun will leave behind a nebula of breathtaking beauty, a glowing shroud expanding into the galaxy, a final cosmic breath that will carry the atoms of our world into new generations of stars and planets, and perhaps, someday, life. After the nebula expands for thousands of years, its colors begin to fade, gas thins into transparency, becoming part of the great interstellar sea. The nebula eventually dissolves completely, leaving only the quiet, cooling white dwarf at its center. This remnant will shine for billions more years, gradually dimming, eventually crystallizing into a cosmic diamond, a frozen sphere of carbon drifting silently through the night. Though the light fades, its legacy remains. Every atom once illuminated by the red giant's brilliance now travels the galaxy, waiting to be woven into new stories. The white dwarf is the final whisper of the star's life. It carries the memory of every fusion reaction, every flare, every pulse. It is the compressed heart of a former giant, so dense that a teaspoon of its material weighs tons. It no longer grows. It no longer burns, but the ghost of its former heat glows softly, a tiny reminder of the colossal force it once wielded. These quiet remains are scattered throughout the galaxy, faint, ancient, and beautiful. They are the stellar grave markers of a universe that never stops changing. To astronomers, witnessing a red giant's last breath is witnessing the universe's autobiography unfolding in real time. These events reveal how stars live, how they die, and how they rewrite the composition of entire galaxies. Every dying star is a teacher, showing us the cycles that shape cosmic evolution: fusion, expansion, collapse, rebirth. Through telescopes like Hubble, Gaia, and Webb, we capture these moments, preserving them in images that will inspire generations to come. And each image tells us something fundamental, that the universe is not static. It is alive with change, alive with endings and beginnings interwoven so tightly, they become indistinguishable. To witness a red giant's final cosmic breath is to witness the poetry of the universe itself. A star dies, but every atom it releases becomes part of something new. Every breath becomes a future star. Every shimmer becomes a future world. Every collapsing core becomes a beacon that will shine for eons. In the death of a star, we see the cycle of everything: the rise, the fall, and the return to the cosmic ocean. This is the universe's greatest truth, that even in destruction, there is creation. Even in silence, there is legacy. Even in darkness, there is light waiting to be born.